Dumbu alukwikilu. Tamuna, tamuna. Yesu Kristu embuludi.
Very important. And so I'm looking forward to helping our people.
Does our Father work or does our Father work?
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, brother.
Matanda.
This man just came from the West. Yeah, he just came from the West. He never touched Africa. He's coming to Africa, and the Most High is opening doors. Yeah. Yeah, he's now a representative of the diaspora in Africa from the African Union, and yeah, he will make it. Yeah, with the star of Ava on his forehead.
That's right. That's right. Ingeta.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and today's topic goes also to these ways, because we had a wonderful prayer session last Saturday. This was the first step, like introduction, to prepare you guys and your bodies and your spirit for the coming prayers, because yeah, we have to learn some more things. Like Brother Charis is not here. He bought some earth. I even took the photo from it. He had some earth. He bought it on Amazon. Maybe I should send it to Sister Keke later. He bought it on Amazon, some earth. Yeah, we have to go deeper. We have to Rolata Putulu. This is Lingala. We have to wear sackcloth later, and to put to wear the earth on our bodies and stuff like that, like a real deliverance. Yeah, so if you have this kinds of problems like men of nights and those kind of things, we have to cover ourselves up. Then the fire, like the incense, yeah, have to be burned, and we have to put it into our nose with this covering, and I tell you guys, praying and singing. Then bring the demons to me. You will see how they will flee. Run! And this is how it is. Me, myself, I'm feeling very good because of the prayers. The ways are opening up. I will tell you guys, everything is very, very good. Yeah, thanks to the Most High. Because we have to it's always good if we can give positive testimonies, brothers and sisters. If we always only can give, if we only can give bad negative if you only can say negative things about your life, brothers and sisters, then something is wrong. You have to do something against it. Yeah, a woman should not stay alone, a man should not stay alone, and many other things that we should really have. We should be free on many things. It's a process, I know, but with prayers and fasting and the righteous rituals, I know that the Most High will deliver us. Yeah, he will deliver us. Now, brothers and sisters, next Sunday we're gonna have other prayer day. I'm gonna make a list and I'm gonna send it to Sister Keke. So for everyone that wants to come into next Sunday, I'm gonna tell you guys what you need so that we can go into that prayer day. Sunday is normally not really a prayer day, but we use it for praying because the most of the people are at home. And Saturdays we have our assembly. Yeah, in our assembly we used to pray also, but sometimes we use also to read. We use it to read and to teach. Like today, I want to have a conversation with you guys and to see how far you guys are in spirit and how much you understand or do not understand. Okay, great. Yeah, if we eat, we do not only eat in physical, but we also eat spiritual. Yeah, that's why everything that you put in your body affects your body, negative or positive. Okay, but that what we eat can be also transmitted like words. It can be words, yeah, that are positive, they are coming to us, or bad words that we also receive. Yeah, we take good words and bad words in our lives. Okay, first of all, the spirit is knowledge. Yeah, if you have knowledge, your life will be easier the time that your spirit is here in your body, because your body is just like a mantle or a clothing that your spirit is wearing, which means if you have knowledge, your life will be easier on earth. If you don't, your life will be, very difficult. So you need the spirit, and to give the spirit respect and to understand the spirit, because from the spirit comes the knowledge. Yeah, this is the first thing that you guys have to know. Now, body. Our body have different kinds of parts. What kind of parts does our body have?
Nose, ear, eyes.
Nose, ears, eyes, hands, yeah, legs, yeah,
Mind. Our
exactly,
brain.
exactly. So very good. So these body parts, they are there to serve you, to help you, yeah, to do your work, yeah, yeah. This is why they are there. So now, when the spirit gives you the daily message, yeah, because that's what you do, it comes first from your mind, from your spirit, yeah, and it gives you the daily message. Then your body parts will help you now to conclude your mission of the day, right? Okay, now here we need now positive thoughts. Positive things brings positive things. Negative things bring negative things. Okay, very good. Now we have in our bodies, everything is 2-2. 2-2, 2-2. So Brother Travis is online. He will tell us very soon. Very soon he will be online. I can see it. Can tell us how to get the earth. Very good. In our body, everything is 2-2. Okay, you have eyes, physical eyes, and you have also spiritual eyes. You have physical ears. Yeah, you can see my ears. I can now hear what my sisters are saying. But there is also a spiritual ear that hears things that you can't believe. Okay, the same like you have a physical mouth, but we have also a spiritual mouth. And here it becomes now a little bit tricky, brothers and sisters. Do you remember when you sometimes have the like a peep, like something that comes to your ears and make peep, peep, like you're like, what's going on here? Yeah, yeah, like you want to someone wants to connect to you,
Like
If
ringing in
thing-
your ear.
yeah, if things like this happen, brothers and sisters, just say to the Most High, thank you, and please tell me what you want to say, because me no understand though, maybe he will tell you, because this means you are connecting. This means your ears don't only hear the things from what you can hear from people here in the world, but you are also in the spiritual world, connected automatically in the same time. Okay, now what happens here is what is the word that we say? Word, because many people are like, well, who's the Most High Spirit? La, la, okay. But the word, every single word, why will it be judged? Because the Most High is also in the word. Okay. Before someone wants to start a war or wants to do something bad, he will say it. I will do that. When he says those things, and he goes for it.
Yes.
So we can curse with our mouth, and we can also bless with our mouth. Okay? This is what you have to know. Yeah? Now, you have your tooth, you have your tongue, you have your spit. Okay? Your tooth is stone, it's really stone, which is earth. Your tongue is wind, and your spit is water. Okay? In the world, we can also find those elements, right?
Okay.
You have stone, water, wind. So the word of the Most High, yeah, is the thing that changes the world, that builds it or destroys.
Okay.
Be careful if someone say, I want to kill you. Yeah? Be careful if someone say, hey, I'll curse you, I will do that and that. Because this word of the Most High goes to the wind. And what is the wind? The spirit, and spirit is everywhere. So everywhere where you go, that what was said against you, it will follow you, brothers and sisters. It will follow you. What will happen next? Are you there, brothers and sisters? I see you're sleeping. Oh,
Yeah, we're listening, Martha.
We're here.
We're here, Martha.
Here, listening.
We're here.
We're
Yeah.
Listening.
Yenge, yenge, yenge.
Yenge, 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 yenge.
All praises. So sometimes we think that if just someone says something and he just say it for fun and it just pass. Okay, it's not really true, because behind every word there's what?
Spirit.
Spirit. Okay, so what will happen now? All of us have a guardian angel. Now, it can be that these people, the things that they are saying against you, might be true. Yeah? Now, your guardian angel is only strong as you, if you have more positive things, then he's stronger, so if you do bad things, he's weak. And the problem now is if these people now putting spells, because it's like a spell, right? He won't do anything in his life. Look at his child. This is a war. This guy will be killed by a gun. This child is only going out. He will never become. Do you know that many people of the nations, they do not curse their children, even if their children are handicapped or whatever. Oh, you are nice. You are a good girl. You are smart. Look what you have done. Only positive things gives positive things. It brings birth to positive things. Plus is plus, minus is minus. Okay? And many of our fathers haven't understood that very well. That even at work or things that you build up family-wise, your family has companies, your family has done some things, it will be given to the future generation automatically. And they're going to build from there. They will be even better and smarter than their fathers before. Okay? It's the same, with like a blessing. You receive a blessing, your family are blessed, the blessing moves on. Your family are cursed, the curse moves on. Can you imagine? Minus minus brings minus minus, plus plus brings more pluses. Now, if your angel is weak and these people have right with the things that they have said because you have done some stupid things, whatever, why? Because we are learning slowly. We are called children of the Most High. We are not called the Most High. Everyone is different and everyone needs time. And if your brother has done something against you, forgive him 7,000, 7 millions, billions times, because there are some things that are even unforgivable, but then put in by side, but let the world give him a second chance. Maybe you just put him by side by not forgetting the things that you have done, but maybe just forgiving the things that you have done so that you can be free for yourself. But putting him by side so that the world now will, because it's a karma that what you have done to you, it will go back to him. And he has now to be proved in his life. Yeah. So now, what happens here is when people say things against us, brothers and sisters, this guardian angel, if he's weak, it will also affect two things. It will affect our body and it will affect what? Our spirit. Now, your body becomes sick, the blockages and real blockages. There are some people, elders, because they didn't receive one coin or one t-shirt, they were just, this woman will never have children. This guy will die. And hey, it's crazy, brothers and sisters. It will follow you. Because these people said it, it's like they closed the door. Can you imagine? Do we have some people that here that have heard about those things before, or that have some experiences about the things that I say?
I do, Masa. I do. Hi. I've noticed throughout my life that when anybody says anything against me, whether I know it or not, from face to face, something always happens to them. For example, someone did something to me when I was a teenager. My mom went to complain to his sister. And a few months later, she had brain cancer and she died. Somebody else said something against me. They lost their leg. Later, they died. A few of the examples like that too has happened. I haven't did anything to them personally, but when things happen like that, I notice that there's a trend that they end up hurting, being misfortune, or dying. So yeah, that's me.
Wow, this means like your guardian angel protected you. And yeah, because this is how it is, karma. Yeah. Do we have someone else that has some experiences, people saying things against him and later he made it or something like that?
Yes, yeah, myself.
Mm.
Myself, I grew like that in my own family. They kind of like hated me so much. And I was so much abused in the family, including my own mom abused me a lot. But unfortunately, she died in a very early age. She died like age of 45. And also those who have been abused, who abused me, they can't help themselves today. They can't feed themselves. They can't even take care of their children, and everything became scrambled. Everything just is a mess in their lives. So
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of things happening, and then myself, on the other hand, because when they say those things, there was a spirit in me that was rejecting it, whatever they
Hallelujah. This is very important.
Yeah.
You have to stay strong and to believe in you so that this
Yeah.
protection guardian angel says like, come, my turn will come. And look at them now. Where are they?
I kept on rejecting until one of them came and asked me, Joy, how do you do these things? Because they couldn't understand it. And the other one asked me if I don't feel anything. So everything went wrong for everyone.
Yes.
Although I'm not happy with them living that life, but
Karma. We have a lot of examples like that in the world. People rejecting you, but later they will be surprised because the most I say, alokotaka se atombola kalikolo, alokotaka se atombola likolo, nzambe sala na yo. It's like it takes from down there and he lifts you up. Yeah, this is how it works. These people are laughing and, oh, look at this girl. As long you are working righteously, you won't be completely perfect, but as long you're trying, the Most High will know how to bless you. He will find a way, isn't it?
Yes,
He will know how to bring your enemies to shame. Because what they do is putting bad words there. They don't come to support you. They don't come to help you. They don't come to to lift you up. But they really come to put words there that will put some more blockages. And if you're not strong enough, what will happen? You will maybe a stroke or something else will happen to you, because bad words brings bad energy. Sometimes what we see as evil or sorcery is just having envy and saying bad things to others. It's sorcery, brothers and sisters. It is. You're blocking people's lives because you just throw some things in the air. In the assembly of the elders, if some people put some things in the airs, like, we don't want this child to live a good life or whatever, hey, it's over. That child, he will never make anything, do anything. You will see he was still just smoking, drinking, and no one knows why. Just because some people put some words out there, Yeah. Now, that's why it's very important for us not to abuse our child, to say things against them, to give them a chance. You see, the world is already evil and there are many evil things, so it's normal that maybe, especially black child, they are a little bit more, they have a little bit more energy than white. They are, a little bit more rolled up. But this doesn't mean that we shouldn't, we have to beat them up like crazy. We have to give them a chance to grow, to learn, love, kindness. Okay? Yeah. And this is why we as a nation have a lot of problems today. A lot of our people do not want to bless others, and that's a big problem. Yeah. Okay. Now, it is, like I told you before, also very important for us to eat vegetables, to eat healthy, so that we can feed our body healthy, so that it will have space for the spirit. Now, Brother Alex sent me also some nice Bible verses according to the things that it was said, so we're gonna read them too. Elder Keith, I put something in the chat. Can you please read it if you're there? Because Trey is not there today.
Okay, in the chat. All right.
Yeah.
Between morning and evening, Between morning and evening, the angel carries the soul around and shows her where she will live and where she will die, and the place where she will be buried. And he takes her through the whole world and points out the just and the sinners and all things. In the evening, he replaces her in the womb of the mother, and there she remains for 9 months. When the time arrives for her to emerge from the womb into the open world, the same angel addresses the soul. The time has come for thee to go abroad into the open world. The soul demurs. Why dost thou want to make me go forth into the open world? The angel replies, know that as thou wert formed against thy will, so now thou wilt be born against thy will. And against thy will thou shalt die. And against thy will thou shalt give account of thyself before the King of kings, the Holy One. Blessed be he. But the soul is reluctant to leave her place. Then the angel flips the babe on the nose and extinguishes the light on his head and brings him forth into the world against his will. Immediately, the child forgets all his soul has been and learned, and he comes into the world crying, for he loses a place of shelter and security and rest.
You see that part? So that's why you see you're coming to this world without knowing anything. Huh? So it's a part of this world. It's the Congo, it's a circle. Yeah, Christianity doesn't teach us to us. They say different kind of things, but we know if you go deeper into the Apocrypha, you will find that this is a circle.
Yes.
Yeah, karma. So you are what you were yesterday, brothers and sisters. Yeah, and we have to be very careful about the words. Yeah, I even heard some people they married from the last life and they're married in this life again and stuff like that. we don't know. We don't know. You must be very lucky, yeah.
Okay.
If it is so, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that that what is happening now that this will happen later to you, which means no one knows what happens tomorrow. Yeah, but no one knows. Yeah, so yeah, what was with Abraham, for example? Abraham, he waited a long time to have his child. You know, his wife even said, "Here, come on, go and take whatever who he wants to take because we are done. It's over." But look at that, the Moses say, "No, wait. There's still time for everything." We should never ever give up. This is the thing that the Most High hates the most. Yeah, giving up is no solution. This is not an option. Yeah, because tomorrow no one knows. Yeah, because of if other people throw with stones, yeah, they have to know that the Most High is protecting you, and in the day that you will lift up, you will come back with love. Yeah, you will come back with love, and this is what will finish them off completely. Yeah, and it won't stay there because they will pay for it anyway. And it is important to go for repentance of the things that you have done, especially for those who have killed someone, brothers and sisters, because there is normally no excuse for that. People who have killed, they will be killed. There is normally no excuse for that. What happened to David's house when he have sent the soldier to be killed there because he wanted his woman? Yeah, his house became a terror house. David was down. All his wives, all his children became terrorists. Yeah, because the word of the Most High is spirit, and the spirit came against him and his house. So And I teach all this because the putulu, the wearing of sackcloth, by doing the right rituals can help you to get rid of all these problems, because the earth, from earth we are made, and to earth we're gonna go back. That's the teaching for today, brothers and sisters. Do we have something to say before we go to our prayers? Yeah.
I have a question, Masa.
Go ahead.
So when we're in the spirit before we're born, we don't go to the Father to ask him to be born. It's something that's against our will, you're saying? I thought we asked and chose a family. That's not true.
No, I will tell you the truth. I never wanted to come here.
No.
I have nothing to lose here. My mom is sometimes like, oh, it's nice to be living. Yeah, because I'm living now. But I don't know how it was there where I came from. So who told me? I don't know really. So my problem is I'm I was doing astrophysics before, so I have also some, I'm a thinker, and I'm not stupid. Yeah, I have to tell you the truth. So I'm like, sometimes I'm conquer the elimos above. I'm like thinking a little bit out of human mind. I'm like, what should I do here? It's like, what do they want to give me to do? If you have one car, you don't need 4. If you have one wife, you don't need 10. So it's something. It's like, what do you want to give me that will please me, that will make me happy? Because I can have one wife, then I will be like, oh, boring. I can have one car, then I will say more. So you will never be happy. You will never be full, because human will never become full. Yeah, it's not easy to live. It's not easy to be like to be human. Yeah, to have everything. Oh, it's okay. No, forget it.
Humans are never satisfied.
We are never satisfied. Never. Yeah, and then I'm asking myself why I'm here. Tomorrow I will become old. That part you're forgetting,
Yeah.
And not even 60 years ago, we were slaves. Then you are asking yourself why I'm coming to this world, believe me. And tomorrow the tornadoes are coming in front of our doors. You are still asking yourself why I am here, And then you have maybe some people have no love. No one that is with them there. No, my goodness, you don't want to know. So the world, my goodness. So this Bible verses are very deep. Yeah. No one said that he wants to come to this world. If you wanted, I don't know, me no.
So maybe the Most High wanted to really practice power of creation. It's like just to let know, because he's the creator, like practicing, like, because everything that he speaks, it comes into existence.
Yeah.
So the materialization of his creations.
Yeah.
Would it be like the practice of his creation? To let the world know that he is the one.
Yeah, but he is the one, but I don't think that he's the creator. I want you to be born in a monkey house. Yeah.
Yes.
So the problem is that it is has something to do with your past. You're coming back. There's no other word to that. And according to your past and your lineage, if they're now today, we are blessing, we are learning a lot of things. You will see that the people that came in the 1800s, they look different from the people that are coming today.
Mm-hmm.
The people that will come in the 2000s, they will be different than the people that came in the 1900s, in the 90s. Yeah. So, we are becoming smarter, taller, stronger, knowledge is increasing. So this is how it is. So this means, we are preparing the way. Yeah. We are preparing the way. And it's good. It's good. Because today we see that, for example, Africa like it is, or how we live, we Black people, but tomorrow we'll know for sure that it will be different. And the Bible tells us, hey, tomorrow you guys will live completely different. They are talking about paradise. So paradise, when we say paradise is in spirit, we have to know that the paradise in spirit will be here on earth, and we're going to be in it. So this means what? We're going to come back. Yiseka'yah, then Brother Trey.
Yes, Yenge once again, family. No, when Brother Mikael was saying about not wanting to come back, I couldn't agree more, because I had the same experience when I was in coma. I have been 5 weeks in coma. And I remember when the lighted people are telling me like, no, but it's not your time yet. You have to go back. And I didn't want to come back. I was like, no, I don't want to come back. I could hear my mom crying, you know, all my family, people around me, they were crying because I have been sleeping like for 5 weeks and I didn't want to come back. And my uncle said that when I came back, I was shouting, I was crying. And I still remember the first year of being awake. I was sad all the time because I couldn't find like something to do here. I was like, you know, I really didn't want to be here. So I can relate to we don't want to come back. No, to us not wanting to come back to this world, because you know it's like I love my family, but I just don't want to come back. I had another inner peace, you know. I had another happiness, something very different that when I look the world now, it's like I pity, because humans, as a human, we are not able to have that peace now that we know spirituality. Yes, but I don't think that in the physical world we will be able to feel what you feel in the spiritual world. So this is why I just wanted to share this, because I could relate to that. I used to cry even when I woke up from coma. I used to cry, and my mom will ask me what is wrong. I say, did I want to come back? You know, it was so good, so in peace, like, you know. I really miss the feeling.
I know what you're talking about, because my mom told me.
Yeah. Really. So I understand why people don't want to be born, because they are in another level and another frequency and another. It's just you feel your whole is there. You know, there is no words that can actually explain the feeling that you have. But I'm a very how do I say it in English? Familiar person. I love my family and I love my mom so much, and I couldn't think of living my life without her. But in that moment, I was hearing her crying. I could see her, you know, but I didn't want to come. So this is one thing that, yeah, that is why I say just let me share with the brothers and sisters, you know, because I have my own personal experience. I have experienced this. And it's kind of funny for me when I hear people saying that, oh, they were in coma, they woke up, they saw angels. And I don't know, everybody has their own ancestors. So, yeah, it's different. And they wanted to come back. I didn't want to. There is nothing there's a lot of things missing in this our physical world, you know, that the spiritual just fills you in with uh, there is no name for that, only the Almighty knows. So
Right.
that is why I wanted to share. Thank you.
Exactly. That's what you this experience. Many people had this experience in coma, right? That they went to other worlds, they saw so many things, and they never wanted to come back. Never. Like my mom was, she saw Simon Toko in front of a big white door, and after running and running and running and seeing different kinds of cars, seeing like plants and flowers that were taller than houses, cars bigger than planes.
And the light people, you know, they are whole light, you know. There's something that I always say that I descend from the light people, because the people are light. They have a kind of light that the only thing here in this world that I can kind of yeah, say that is almost near are the stars, you know, like the stars in the sky a little bit, but it's not that. The light is just different, you know. And I always say that my ancestors are from the light because I was with them, you know, playing, and I was enjoying myself. Actually, for me, it was just a day, and here was like 5 weeks. I'm like, really? Yeah, for me, it was a very long day, very amazing day. So yeah, one day I will take a time to, you know, because I saw many things and many things were told to me, and I learned a lot when I came back. I became a different person actually. So yeah.
Exactly. Uh, this experience is always different for everyone. It depends on who you are connected with.
Hmm.
Exactly.
These things also happen in your when you dream too. I mean, I've been to different dimensions and places, and I've interacted with the different beings there. I've seen beings from different places, and have
Hmm.
interacted. And you know that you're asleep, but you know that you're there. But you can learn to control it, but where you can stay as long as you can. And there's
Hmm.
been some beautiful, peaceful places. And then when you get back, it's like, wait a minute, I wasn't ready to come back yet. And it is just how to describe it. There's no comparison. You have that peace,
Exactly.
and it's just you're just happy, just tranquil. It's just the fullness of inner peace. And when you get back here, it's like I want to go back.
Yeah. Yeah. You can have on dreams. You can also, yeah, feeling heat, peeing yourself, start talking, start walking. Yeah, this means your spirit. It depends where your spirit is taken, whether the spirit is taking you, right? Yeah.
Masa, who's calling your name? Like you're between you're between wake and sleep, and I was here, Dawn. And I'm like, okay, who's calling me? They don't have nothing to say after that. What is that about?
I hope the Most High. I hope the Most High. Yeah. No, me myself. If it comes to dreams, I respect it because dreams means you are already in the spiritual world because you die. If you sleep, you die. That's why your mouth starts stinking in the morning. You're weak, and because you are gone, dead. Okay, the body dies and the spirit moves. The night is the spirit. The spirit moves, and it was used from our forefathers to in this they had extra feasts for the night, went all the night long to only for that to connect. But today we don't have those rituals no more. We sleep here and there, and we do not really know what is really going on. In the night, this is where you can even visit different kinds of places, like Brother Luzolo have said. By having the righteous prayer and righteous rituals, you will be able to see different kind of things, especially visions and prophecies and stuff like that. Yeah, it's very important. What you dream in the night is that what might happen later or an out of body experience. What happens in the day, if you have a sleep in the day, like a short one, these things will happen now, coming days, like very soon. If you sleep in the daytime for 1 or 2 hours and then you had a vision, these things might happen very soon.
When we came into the realization as to our purpose and what we were here to do, how do we overcome the resistance of the mission itself? Because it's like I kind of sometimes feel like, you remember Yonah? He said, "Why am I going to Nineveh? They're not going to they're not going to repent anyway." And it's kind of like to overcome that type of stuff because that kind of feels like what I felt like when I found out why I was sent, is because I'm like, well, whatever the argument was, like, hey, these people aren't going to get it anyway. They're not going to when I found out the mission was given to me back in the 90s, and I didn't really understand it then. But then now it's kind of like, people are listening somewhat, but it's still kind of a major struggle. And, that's why, when I found out that part of my, I guess you say my persona or character is I get frustrated with people very easily as to why they don't recognize what I'm talking about. So
Wait. Okay. I also his connection also. So I think he just wanted to ask what our purpose is. So normally we are coming to this world to serve the Most High, like we are doing it above. So should we do here on earth? The most of the limos above, they circle and come back. As if the Most High the spirit to become a human being. KK, you have to unmute Julius. Then this spirit will always come again and again and again. So that what our forefathers say is your spirit won't come back again if you made it. Like if you made it, then you stay there. If not, you will always be born again. But there are some of them who also made it. They will also be sent to certain families for a reason, is to help them or to suffer with them or whatever. I don't know. But some of us there, like I know for my mom, I never wanted to come to this world because my mom, it took long for her to get me. She was like, what's going on here? He's not coming, because I be myself. I know, because my life is also be myself. I can write a book about it, that I don't like this world, But the Most I said it very clear. If you like the world, you're not from this world. Okay. But what is the difference? It's not like the world is bad, but the people in the world are bad. Okay. And the things that is happening in the world is bad, not the world itself, which means when the world spirit will become like it should be, then where was the paradise, brothers and sisters?
Down here.
On earth.
On earth.
Very good. You see? So people want to fly high, but a paradise is here where you see everything that you see. This is the paradise. So it is a spiritual thing. It has nothing to do with going out of the world, but it's about changing the world so that the world becomes a paradise again. And this is your mission. Yeah? Because when our forefathers lived in this world, in this paradise, they start seeing other people also living in this paradise at the other end. In one end, you have the paradise, in the other end, you have the Luciferians. That what attracted our people, our forefathers. I'm not talking about like little forefathers. I'm talking about gods here. They saw at the other end how a man is doing different kind of things with women's, and they're having fun and party, and they have the best lives. And here at the other end, they were praying to the Most High. They lived like 500 years long, 300 years long. Gods like people. They were attracted by the things that other people did, and they came out from their holy mountains, from their holy places, to go to the other places and say, we want to be a part of you guys. And this is the truth about us. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, we have to know that doing bad things, it tastes better than doing good things. Okay? It is better to lie for many, and you feel good than to say the truth, because the truth hurts. Do you get it? Okay? Yeah. So this is human, We have to understand who we are. Yeah.
And get down.
Okay. That's it for today, brothers and sisters. And I will see you next Saturday. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.